Here we are, we're back with the rest of the readings now, rest of the signs. We have a few readings going already for this frigable moon, my gosh. Upwards of like almost five different sessions. So we're doing it here slowly but surely, and hopefully this video is public. It should be, and we'll continue. I think we left off on the note of Capricorn. There we go, one person in the room, awesome. We are live publicly, and if you guys can hear me, see me, and all that, good stuff, we're good, and, not kind of buffering, then feel free to type in 444, and then I'll see, make sure we're all on the same page, and have some buffering lately, so just make sure. Hey, Queen Kitty. Whew. Alright, let's take a deep breath as well. Okay, so now let's jump into it for Capricorn. We didn't do Capricorn yet, right? Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm seeing there's somebody who wants to, I'm hearing this for a number of you, impress someone. Also, they want to finance something. This is something that maybe someone has kind of wanted to, wow, there's something very important to someone here. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Cups, very sentimental. I'm hearing that as well. With the Nine of Cups, a lot of water energy here. Mother of Cups, Two of Cups. They're like, how do I do this in the right way? I want to be appropriate in the way that I also address whatever this is. There is this feeling of I don't want to just get up and do it. And it's funny, guys, I see this this piece of silk fabric sitting on the table here. So, maybe it is something that you even want to present or extend, and you want to kind of be sensitive. I'm hearing that again about it. If you think about silk, it's a very sort of it's like a luscious fabric. It's sensory as well. So maybe it's actually something aesthetic. Let me just close the window a little bit here so we can get some nice sound. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing maybe you're getting to know someone here as well, or wanting to maybe acknowledge something. Yeah, moon in reverse. So someone's been wanting to actually get something maybe even off their chest sort of feeling. Two of Cups again coming through in reverse. I'm hearing hi. I'm hearing this a little bit stuttering there. The Empress and the Ace of Cups. I'm really into you. I'm hearing that. Okay, the Empress flips over. This person's so kind of nervous. They're I don't even want to see what they react with the visual expression on their face. I can't look. It's I can't look at their response yet on the text message. It's that kind of nervous for a number of you. But also thereby that kind of interested as well in this person. Okay, now the Empress. Okay, someone's they also look at someone's hair. This is so specific with the Mother of Cups, or even the fashion. I'm seeing that with the Mother of Cups. Somebody's just they're kind of in awe. Devil. They're I do want to invest in that. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not gonna lie about that. I will not be making it up. I'm hearing that with a Hermit on the spot kind of thing with the Daughter Cups upright. So somebody's look, I want to treat them real well. I'm hearing that as well. I want to fine dine them. I'm hearing that the Daughter one's going through. Okay, so we got the Daughter Cups. We got the Daughter Wands. This is the Empress as well. It's we want to we don't want to be cheap out here. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Sun. Friggin' you are the apple of my eye. Sun on top of the Daughter Cups. Some of you, someone is wanting to also respect someone really. They're the way I present this, I don't when I ask them out on a date, I don't want it to feel it's a flirty thing. I'm hearing that as well with the Nine of Swords. Interesting. Four Wands reversed and a Swords upright. They don't want to just kind of jump into the ring as well, sort of feeling Temperance. 10 of Wands, they want to make a really good impression. I'm hearing that again. They want it to come off in the way of I crossed all my T's, dotted all my I's, and even the ones that were capitalized. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe someone just wanted to also just be ready for this, whatever this is. Yeah, oh, wow. Look for yourself. Capricorn. Check it out. Ace of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. These two cards came through. At the base of the Tower upright, the Emperor, the Chariot. We have been choosing which word to use amongst maybe a number of options. I can say it like that, I can say it like that. I'm here at 4.5 years. This is for a number of you. Capricorn. Energy is interesting. Nine of Pentacles. Maybe to also people in the environment. They're why are you taking so long to say what you need to say to this person? Death, the Hangman. They're because you don't get it. The Fool. It's really that kind of thing. You don't get it. I'm in love. Okay, I'm in love. They stop at O. Am I? Hold on. Did I say that right? Is that the word I should use? What do you think, Marcus? I'm hearing that. The Tower. Marcus is at a paintball event. I'm hearing that as well. He's playing paintballs. I don't know what that was. The magician. They get this text. They're yo, you need to just like tell her what you feel, okay? Like you can't be like going around like Tin Man. If I only had a heart, is it a heart or a brain? Which one is the Tin Man kind of seeking their Ten of Wands and the Wizard of Oz? Like, you know, there's something that kind of someone is wanting also to get like to someone in someone's opinion too much advice on. They're like, you're looking at this like over and over and over again, like with razor sharp glasses on. Like it's not necessary. I mean, this is what somebody says. Whoever this is, they could have a lot of Virgo. I mean, that's with the Death card. Interestingly, that's Scorpio energy. Yeah, they're so freaking. They take their work, like they're like, this is my masterpiece. They take whatever this is that they've created and they like turn it in like every direction. They're like, that is weird. Do you see that in my work? Like you could, if you like, come here, Mark. Mark, we don't have time. Can you hurry? Your friend is like kind of picking up their pants to get over to you to like give you their advice. I'm hearing that again for like this is the 45th time. It's not that it's like they don't want to help out. It's just like that person maybe doesn't understand, or this person doesn't understand the problem actually as well. They're like, you don't get it. It's perfect. I'm here, martyr. Interesting, with a Mother of Wands, and you're doing this with yourself. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Maybe it's like you with you, where you look at what you're doing, maybe in terms of the preparation period here, a little bit, and you're like, yeah, I'm making problems at this point now. Okay, that paint job was fine. I don't need to like do it over again. Nine of Wands upright. Like, no, but you're getting advice from somebody here. Let's clear possibly for a number of you. Now, they're like, this is so not necessary. I'm hearing that again. Someone's like looking at you. They're like, listen, there's no problem with what you've done so far. This is like really good. I'm hearing Zoolander. I'm hearing that. Zoombinis. I'm hearing that as well. Zoombini culture. I don't know what that's about. The Zoombinis. It's such a fun game. Like they had to make their way. So you're like, okay, now we know. Like this is like the evidence. She's like for sure Pisces. I don't know. Maybe we're thinking like maybe she's like cuss baby. No, she's not a cuss baby. She's like a. Anyways, what sign are we on? Okay, we don't need to make her feel weird about it. I don't need to make her feel weird, alright? This is spirit, guys. Yeah, okay, anyways, Zoombini. Yeah, talk about your Zoombinis. What? Show and tell. Alright, yeah, Zoombinis, such a fun game. Yeah, I love that game. Okay, anyways, Zoombinis have to make it, like, across this land to, like, another... And they've got all these, like, trials and tribulations. Now, somebody here possibly feels like they're also trying to make something perfect and, like, just right, and, like... They're doing all these, like, fractions and decimal, you know, things, and they're just kind of, like, trying to, like... Wizard the claws. I'm hearing that as well. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's clear it. This is the financial side of this even. Yeah, they're trying to like come out like in really good standing. So they're maybe even like doing their accounting. Like it's like I'm hearing wordsmith though. They're trying to maybe even like write out a proposal, and they're just looking at it like with four magnifying glasses. Okay, it's like a Russian doll with magnifying glasses. Like you have 1, 2, 3. They're like in a layer. That could be metaphorical. Take it as you will. This person's like, open the text. They're like, I don't want to open others. They'll see that I saw it. I'm hearing that as well. They don't want the scene the scene ticket. They're like kind of in a little bit of like a bind. They're like, I'm in a pickle, Paul. What do I do? She's like real pretty. I'm hearing this from her. I don't know what that's like with the Chariot. No, you don't get it, Paul. I'm hearing that like she's an honest gal. I'm hearing that with the mother. Well, she's gonna know where I'm hitting and missing my marks. I'm hearing that. I don't know that voice. I don't know what that. Okay, take no judgment. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody like they're driving this van. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing Duster. I'm hearing also Dustin. Interesting. I'm hearing Hoffman as well. So it was like. Look, I don't want to fall over, like, head over heels. Oh, she calling me? Hold on. Calm down. This person's like, I was not worried about this, even in the slightest bit to begin with. You're the one calling me over, wanting my advice. I'm cool. You pick up your phone call. I'm hearing cop out. I'm hearing that as well. Now, somebody's like, look. They're like, oh, no. That was just, like, the last message. I got buzzed again for it. Okay, no, it's cool. This person's like, call her back. The friend is getting so annoyed. The friend is like kind of now at this point like living vicariously through the friend. The friend. They're kind of now like their friend's life is the telenovela of like their timetable as well. They're like, well, I'm living by way of like your life, so can you get moving? Because like when you get married, then I feel like now I'm next in line. So like, can you get going with this? Judgment or reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Somebody's like, this is getting ridiculous. You need to start, like your room and board thing as well. Let's clear it. This person's like. They're like, no, Paul, we're not going to just, like, pop into the discussion, alright? We can't do that. Maybe this is someone talking to themselves about this. I'm seeing blue and white. Let's clear it. Somebody wants to, let's clear it again. They want to take someone on a date. Yep. Like, as if it's, like, never been done in the history of attraction. I'm going to try this thing called dating. Yep, dating. Sun of Cups reverse. Interesting. So it's something new, maybe. No judgment, right? This is, I'm channeling again. But I almost read that as my grandma. Now, let me pull it up for everyone in the chat. Let's see who's here and who's not. Somebody's like, even looking at the text message log. They're like, look, she responded on Tuesday, but then Friday she flirted with like 4 letters. What does that mean? What do you, Paul? Sit down. I'm gonna get you a cup of coffee. I need you to concentrate on what I'm talking about. Paul's like, I can't work harder on your mantra than my own. At this point, I'm like giving you so much more time to talk about like also your problems that are not problems. Like now I don't even have time to talk about like my love life. I'm hearing that. Interesting. Let's clear it around. So I want this person feels like something is excessive. Fool here. I don't know. That could be your own energy, but you know, it's like now I'm not able to focus on my work. I'm like thinking about this during my meeting with my I'm hearing with my let's clear it. 1 second. With my ghost, I'm hearing that ghost writer. What? This is like maybe someone is authoring something. Let's clear it, but they're publishing something. It's like number of people in the space are maybe working together. They're collaborating. They're trying to get something off the ground. You can even see it in the way of like friends, right? But anyways, soulmates, you know, who help each other through certain life experiences. Let's clear it around. Yeah, your soul family, your soul tribe. We're in this together. Your improvement, your sense of also progress here, your sense of advancement is a part of my own now, possibly, but for a number of you, Paul doesn't give a hot damn about maybe what you care about. I don't know why we have to say it so clearly. Spirit guides are like, no, you gotta prick them with the truth like that, okay? Prick them now. Okay, the Fool. Pricking you guys. You do feel the prick, the strength card with the Fool. I'm hearing to make you feel my love. Like somebody's like, they're trying to give their friend the heart truth because they feel like it will be the best thing for them down the line. They're like, you're making problems that are not problems. Mic drop. I'm leaving. No, I'm leaving. I can't negotiate that with you. I think that you're not really also rewinding the tape enough to see the 1 second, the path clearly. What? Someone feels like somebody's getting ahead of themselves as well. Let's clear it. They're like, you need to slow down. Ace of Pentacles just fell on the ground. Maybe this is like a friend who's like, listen, you don't need to like, you don't need to give everything you got in the first audition as well. All right, you're putting too much pressure on yourself. And you're on this with the Fool. It could be a coach as well, life coach. Take it as well. I'm seeing it like a good friend. I'm hearing Scorpio here as well. Somebody could have a lot of Scorpio in the chart. They're like, but I love her. I'm hearing that the Magician and the Ten of Cups. Like, I need to like make it obvious. I'm hearing that I want to roleplay in that movie, in that scene as that one character. They don't get it. They're like, I think it's a good thing to like give everything at the front of the door, right? This person's like, I don't think so, but it doesn't mean anything. Everybody has their way. I'm hearing Tin Man. This is like some kind of metaphor maybe someone uses with somebody. They're like, remember the movie? This could be a coach, definitely. They're like, you gotta think like you're not here to like win it all as well, because otherwise you'll have your expectations hiked up to the top of the mountain, and then it's like you won't even focus on the climb, and then what's the fun of that, right? So for a number of you, maybe someone's trying to like, maybe they see you ahead of the curve a little bit. They're like, look, don't get all your ammo like all out in this one strike. I'm hearing that as well. It's clear at the depth. Somebody sees someone kind of setting themselves up for like, yeah, he's gonna like live it or he's gonna like lose it. I'm hearing as well. That's a perspective maybe someone sees that somebody has. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily anything, right? Everybody has a perspective of everything. That's the beauty of having these multi-dimensional sort of also experiences. Interesting, where you know we see things that maybe we know others don't feel as well, or you know cannot appreciate. It's like I know that you don't, you know, kind of maybe even see it from my angle, my perspective, and I understand that, and that's okay. This is for a number of you, maybe someone knows that. They have a unique perspective of this. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing, like, perfume. So if you think about perfume, I'm kind of imagining this moment that it's kind of like something elusive, right? It's a sensation that, in other words, you can see two people, right? Let's say you're looking at two people. It's a less obvious of the tactile senses or the senses in some way that you engage with on the physical plane, in a physical right dimension, with your physical body. So if you, like, let's say you're looking at two people. Let's say they come and they, like, sort of come together, they hold hands and they touch, or like, they kind of, like, they hit each other's, like, arms or whatever it is. You can kind of see the sensation happening. I'm hearing in this way. Interesting. I don't know why it's like brought forward to our attention in this way, but it's like, and I'm seeing someone wearing orange here, so take it as you will. That's related maybe to the sacral chakra. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing it's a discussion you're having with somebody. Now, let's clear the ground. For a number of you, again, I'm seeing people touching, right? No, an onlooker into that space can say, well, I can see that you guys are touching, and I can imagine that there is a sensation of touch there happening. Now imagine those same people. Imagine the same scenario. Third person looking in, and like two people, they're exchanging a sensation of scent. I'm hearing in this way, where like one person, let's say, is wearing, they have some sort of even like pheromone they're exuding. I don't know, it's coming through in that way. And then another person is like, sort of, you know, and they are picking up on that smell. There is an exchange of a sensation there, but it may not be through touch. And it's like, does that third person pick up on that as well? That may be subjective, depending on the person, and like, you know, maybe even their level of, and maybe it's the kind of thing where it's like you could have a number of friends. Some friends maybe understand where you're at with this. Maybe some friends, like, they don't. They don't get why you go in the donut hole and go round and round here with the world. They don't understand the concept of karma. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they're like, karma, I don't understand. Like, I think you should just call her back. All right. Okay. It's getting cold out now. Can you pick me up? I'm late for my event. I'm hearing that again. So, no judgment. You know, maybe this is just something that is inherently very complicated, and you know that. Somebody is maybe also concerned for somebody. I'm seeing like a little kid. She's like kind of walking along the edge here with a glass perimeter. And it just kind of, it's like, it looking into the space, it freaks somebody out. Ace of Swords right there. Six of Swords. Four of Wands. They're like, you're like way too like close to the crowd, man. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, you need to like have like at least a shield between you, like a glass shield. I'm hearing that a glass shield. I'm hearing that again. Like this person's like, no, like it's fine. I'm hearing that with the Strength card, and the Magician is a spiritual connection. Maybe somebody has with somebody, and the Hangman. They're like, don't you think you're getting like you're putting yourself like way too on the line? Now this can be you with you as well, where you got this like pragmatic sort of conversation that's happening in relation to this space. I'm hearing also this connection. On the other hand, you're like, but no, I can't think like that. I have to be vulnerable. I'm hearing that as well. And it does come down to vulnerability. Now, maybe you tell your friends about this, maybe they're looking in on this connection, and they're thinking, wow, like, you're really, like, I couldn't be that vulnerable. So, you know, again, does it mean that, like, you know, they're the ones sealing the envelope with the letter that, like, you know, they're writing? No, at the end of the day, it's your envelope with the letter that you're writing, and then it's like, you know, the discussion that you'll be having. So it's like, you'll know, let's clear it, Son of Pentacles, but like, for some reason, somebody wants either to find a sense of balance here when it comes to looking at the space from so many angles, even professionally, financially, they're like, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and sexually as well, it has to go balanced. But then it's like, you know, that could be one thing. But then the other perspective is that maybe somebody kind of wants, I don't want to say the approval of another, but they do want, or maybe they want to even get funding for this. And they're like, I need like 400 acorns, okay? Please make it happen. I'm hearing Abigail. I'm hearing that as well. Abigail, I'm hearing that twice. So it's like, then somebody's like, I don't think you need that much money to like get that kind of project off the ground. This person's like, no, but like, I see it from that perspective. Now, what is considered an asset in this case? What is considered a value money? You know, that will be subjective. So it's like a matter of maybe just, I'm hearing, this is somebody wanting even like, again, investment. I'm hearing that angel funding. Now it's clear to ground. This could be, again, them with themselves. They're like, on one hand, I feel like I'm crazy. Like, I'm trying to accomplish so much to get this event, like, all carried out perfectly. And then it's like, on the other hand, I'm like, that's what it takes. I'm hearing that as well. So, you know, and you maybe realize, like, that there are so many perspectives with this, and that's interesting, actually. It's interesting at the end of the day, because maybe you present or you pitch this idea to, like, 10 other people, and through that experience of sharing your perspective with others, you see their perspectives as well, and it just gets interesting. You're like, okay. So I realize that, like, I am one of, you know, just a fraction of the equation. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting, with the Magician and the Hangman and the Four Wands. Remember, so let's clear the ground. Interestingly, maybe for a number of you, in asking for the opinions of others here in this space, whatever this is, it kind of is not, it turns into like, okay, well, it's not really about getting their opinion, it's more so about maybe, it could be like even like, it could be like demographic research where you're like kind of bouncing ideas around like with a number of demographics, with a number of audiences to kind of gauge what the market looks like. I'm hearing that as well. It's not necessarily for like kind of getting a sense for whether or not the product will work. It's just like the placement of the product. So maybe you're defining something, you're determining something, but for a number of you, there's a lot of potential here as someone feels it. Now, I'm hearing they're not going anywhere. I'm hearing that. Don't worry. Hangman, Magician. Someone's been taking like eons here to get this E letter off the ground. I'm hearing that from a number of you. Like, I've been looking at like all of these different shops, all the stores, all the options, all the blah 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 blah, and it's just getting like. But it's okay. I know she's like, you know, she's good. She's a good girl. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, now, anyways, with the Hangman and the Magician, I'm hearing she's okay for now. I'm hearing that I don't know what that's into. Someone's like waiting for someone to like meet up with them as well. I'm hearing I gotta show her like also off to my parents. I don't know what that's about. Okay, maybe they're like slowly introducing the idea to a number of people. But what I wanted to say as well was, you know, in presenting this idea to like a number of people, there is maybe this really cool sort of sensation of realizing that as much as we can prepare, we realize that we actually don't have all the answers. So as much as we prepare, let's say so-called, we kind of don't really, and that's a really I feel like that's appreciated. I'm hearing that way. Like there's an appreciation for what you find when you present whatever this is to a number of people, and it doesn't necessarily mean like that. Oh yeah, they all agree yet again, right? It's like I kind of like see the beauty in the fact that not everybody understands this connection. Very cool. Two of Cups right there, mirroring the Strength card. So this is something for a number of you. It's almost like kind of like. It's proven but not discovered yet. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. Okay. High Priestess, Hangman, the Daughter of Cups. Oh boy, somebody like is in love with somebody. They want to like. They look at them. They're like, I want to take a bite at the juicy apple. I'm hearing that. All right. I'm hearing must have faith. Do we have a single moderator here? Let me just let's see. Every time I see your username, Deirdre, I read it as Dreidel. Okay, let me I almost put user in timeout. Whoa, what'd I do wrong? Just because you Dreidel, what? Okay. No. Don't worry, babe, we're done. Oh, God, I don't know what that's linked to, yeah. I'm hearing, it was a misunderstanding. I'm hearing back in 2009. I'm hearing 2017 as well. I don't want you to, like, think that I was, like, suspicious of anything, yeah. God, I just want to clear the air with that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is, like, somebody maybe even, like, they're pitching something to, like, a team of people. And the way they want to come out about it is, like, they want to first get some, before they get to the whole presentation, though, I first want to get that off my chest. It's not that our team didn't also work hard enough. We all worked really, really hard, and it's not that we didn't also see that in ourselves. So I don't know what that was about. Okay, I need a hairband real quick. 1 second. I'm hearing Jody. I'm hearing the twins miss you. Yeah, Jody. I'm hearing that like again. So, for a number of you, maybe you're like, it's like this. It's like, it's kind of like before we get competitive with this, or before we like compete, I just want to say that like, we all love you. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, something like that. I don't know what that was about. But Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe this is like somebody trying to give somebody like support. They're like, we don't really understand like this, but like we want you to know that we like support you. They're like kind of they're waving them like off. They're like goodbye. Like I'm seeing someone even like actually leaving. They're going on a trip. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing 17. I'm hearing as well, 2017. They're like, I just want you to know. Maybe they want to clear the air with something. They're like, listen, I wasn't going to call you back. I'm hearing that as well. Like, anyways. So it's not, it's not that, blah 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 blah. It's because I am ambivalent. I'm hearing that as well to the discussion altogether. I don't know what. Hold on. So they're trying. 1 second. It's clear and ground. They're trying to translate something. Maybe that I'm almost getting the feeling of like I'm hearing ooh. Well, I was gonna say napkins stuffed in the backpack thing that came through another reading, but in this case, I'm seeing a Dodge going by right here. In this case, it's like I'm hearing stickers. For a number of you, I'm hearing lipstick. So it's like somebody's like they're trying to kind of give. We were saying with the napkin thing that it could be someone wanting to kind of give an impression of something, but like kind of not directly. They don't want to come out and like say it, so they're giving clues. They're kind of hinting at something. So with those napkins in that reading, but in this case, I'm seeing it as either stickers or lipstick. I'm here also napkins. To take it as well. That could be a specific message for a number of you. Hello, Christina. So now, for a number of you, it's like maybe in like somebody's workspace, they're like, yeah, I don't want you to feel like I don't appreciate, you, and like if it doesn't end up, also kind of working, then I don't want it to like come off in that way. Just know that like I had before we get started with this as well, that if you don't also get into the program, that it's not personal to you. Interesting. Let's clear it. That's maybe what somebody says. They're like, can you put your purse down? I'm hearing that at the door. This person's like, sure. Did I say thank you for your donation? This is Gemini. Christina, yeah. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so maybe somebody just kind of wants to make something very clear. Maybe they also feel like, yep, they've been silent. Strength upright, Seven of Swords upright. It was kind of weird, kind of awkward. They're like, yeah, I think I gave them the impression that like I was totally ignorant of them to altogether. Like at the event, I'm hearing that like maybe someone even they're like at the party. That feeling when like you realize after the party, after the fact, or whatever it is, you're like, uh-oh, I think I like totally ignored them at the event. Shoot, like that's like not what I wanted to say. I'm hearing that as well. But it's like afterwards it just kind of hits you. You like get that feeling. You're like, oh gosh, I didn't really give it my all. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, give her a round of applause. Okay, so this could be something that maybe someone even wants to get approved. Yeah, maybe they're pitching something. Now, Capricorn, I'm hearing, call me back, bye. They like leave someone a voicemail. They're like, hey, Clover, 4-leaf clover. I'm hearing red is your favorite button, and I know it. I don't know what that's about. I'm seeing red here. Okay. They're like, are you ready? Okay. Somebody could even be like really slow moving. I'm hearing Taskmaster. Okay, that's a Saturnian energy, right? I'm hearing Scorpio as well. This person should be really slow moving. Like somebody's like, they're able to call someone out on something. They're like, they see this. It's like it's so funny. When I was getting up to get the headband as well, or the hair clip thing. It's like I was seeing someone kind of they're moving like slowly, and then someone else is looking at them moving slowly, and they're like, you don't see it, but like you're moving so slowly. It's like something like that. I don't know, but it is a little bit of that feeling as well that came through. I think it was one of the readings yesterday, was it Libra, where like so maybe where somebody, I'm hearing Simon Cowell, somebody is like kind of, to someone, the way someone gets something going and off the ground is like inefficient. They're like, we don't need to be here meeting physically, we can do this over Skype in like 2 minutes. Like, why? But this person's like, no, I need to like come over and like see everything and do everything. So let's clear it around. No judgment here. Justice here with the Strength card, but like, yeah, it's just kind of, this person's like, now we're gonna have to ride all the way down Candy Cane Lane. Hey, how's it going? Same, me too. So, what you doing? After two, for a number of you years. This is like, they got like 4 planes of Capricorn, we're talking years. Okay, maybe they have like a Scorpio moon, I'm hearing that. Mars, okay, they won't be able to handle it too long. Sounds like Capricorn, moon, Mars, Scorpio. Yeah, maybe it's like 2 p.m. I'll meet you at 2 p.m. I will take my time though getting ready for that, and I can't talk to you until then. I'm hearing that as well. So, I don't know, this is a very specific message possibly. I'm hearing berries. I'm hearing berries on the side, please. Someone's like ordering something, berries. Frozen berries on the side of their cup or something like that with the mother cups. Somebody, I'm hearing, I'm so happy to see you. I'm hearing Halle Berry. Okay, now for a number of you, I'm hearing Virgo. 9 of Wands upright, 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing represented. I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Wands. Okay, let's get all the cards, Capricorn. We kind of got everything covered, I think. Capricorn is like, no, we're not done. They're like, no, I'm not done. Somebody else is like, you're ticking. Now it's around the time and gave up. It's you ticking, Capricorn. Capricorn's like, that's a good thing. They say interpretation factor, right? It's always so important as well. So let's pull the cards out. For your Capricorn. Let's see how slow you're really going. Okay. We saw that side of the fence. We saw that side of the fence. We saw that opportunity. We saw that opportunity. That impression. Maybe you're like even making a decision. You're negotiating for a number of you maybe. Let's get, yeah, you're maybe like making a decision. I'm hearing that again. Deep past, about a year back at the last full moon at Aries, Emperor. Something was like, okay, we're done. And then it's like, no, we have more to do. I'm hearing that. We can squeeze this in. Maybe we shouldn't quite like take that flight yet. Maybe we gotta squeeze a few more things in the luggage, you know what I mean? Father Pentacles in reverse. This is at the current state. Wow. Acrobatic, sort of, somebody's like, so what's going on with the timeline thing? Someone's like looking maybe even at someone's resume. They're like, this is you. You're like, what is happening? I'm taking so long to get this done and over with. Oh my goodness. And it's just it's like a really long pause. It's like, what? It's like, I want to leave a voicemail and it's like, leave a message after the tone. Beep is like worth longer than the voicemail message itself. I'm hearing that, like, I don't know, maybe you're even feeling like it might not be really paying off, but I'm not seeing it that way. Mother Wands, okay, that energy came through the Mother Wands it was yesterday's readings. Now the Four of Cups in the Chariot, you can see the last few days' readings on the channel playlist, okay, if you do feel guided. The Emperor and the Chariot. Now, so I'm hearing 7-7 with the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm hearing I'm cherry picking and I know it, and that's a good thing. This is like what someone feels. Somebody, like, I don't know, maybe it's like a particular thing. There's like a taste thing. They got a taste for something. They're like, I really want to put the depression upon the impression of the painting. Like, I don't know, there's something very particular here. Maybe you're actually creating something and it's like, it needs to be like proper. I'm hearing Casanova material with the Father Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody's like trying to get like even financially prepared to like carry someone across the threshold with the Mother of Wands upright. Mother Wands is like in the car as it's stalling on the side of the road, like, I am feeling like he's rude right now. I hear that, that's why he's really, really rude. He's being rude, justice coming through, like, but every time we feel like kind of, it's that moment when you're like getting kind of pissed at somebody and then they call you and then it's like right in the moment you're about to like kind of slap them in the face, like, I'm hearing with a hermetic, with a hermetic degree or two. I'm hearing the Father shows reverse, like, write them this like nasty letter. It's like they email you and they're like, hey, so I'm like a little late because like I'm Tuesday, not Friday, you know, when it comes to the timetable thing. You know what I mean? I take my time, Hangman and the Devil. So yeah, so it's like yeah, but the world, they really are gonna show up, baby. Don't you doubt it. They're gonna be digging a friggin' grave for the flowers they wanna plant there for you. Okay, we're talking that sort of from that perspective with the Mother of Cups upright, the Hermit upright. It's really like that. It's like I'm seeing someone's like doing like nighttime gardening. This came through a number of readings. So funny. There's a story. Okay, that nighttime gardening, because like I shared this before, but anyways, maybe we'll get into that another time. But yeah, death card here. It's like this is someone's like they're doing like gardening at night. This came through. I think it was a few months back. Well, a year back, about maybe even more than that. It was like last August. It was like somebody is like Shrek. Okay, he's like trying to find the rubies for the crown thing. So he's like scavenging in the dark in the forest in the backyard, and like Fiona's like, fuck Shrek, where are you? We're late for the event like that we need to like, you know, host. This is not good. It's not good, Shrek. Shrek, I think you should show up. What do you think? They like write them this letter. Let's clear it. Maybe not for everyone. 1 second. I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go? Some flashing light going off right there. Devil with the death card's cleared again. Ground. This person's like, they got shampoo in their hair. They're really late. They're like, shit, I'm so late. They have a shampoo. They're like washing their hair. I'm here. I smell like fries and butter popcorn. Ew. 3 of Cups in reverse. I don't know. That's not me talking. Take it as you will. Mother of Pentacles up right. It's like, I don't know. Should I shave? I don't know if I have enough time. Okay. So they're kind of like, they're in this mode of like, this frantic. They're like, they're in the shower, like sometimes they need to meet with them. It could be metaphorical. They're like, I needed to do this like 2 years ago, and now I'm like 4 years in. I can't be stuck at shampoo. You know what I mean? I can't be stuck in the shower of my success story, of my own success story with the Father Wands upright in the death right now. Suddenly they get a phone call. They're in the shower. They're like having this like moment with themselves. They're realizing how late they are. I'm hearing that as well, and then they realize. The phone is ringing. Okay, to add on to that with the Father Wands upright death card. Hey, it's me. Hello. Are you like somebody I know or that I don't know? Are we doing this? Come on. I'm hearing that as well. This person's getting like kind of fed up. Here is a Mother Wands. She's like, you know, you should really like either show up or not show up. Like, show me like the right ticket and where to go. Like, don't like leave me at the train station hanging like that. You know what I mean? I mean, the Mother Wands like she's getting pissed. She has I'm hearing a napkin in her hand, or a few, depending. Maybe she picked one of the napkins out of all of them. She's like, well, these are too many napkins. I'm gonna choose one of them. I'll choose this freaking napkin. Okay, it's like, give the rest to charity. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, I gotta watch that reading with the napkins. It's like somebody at the cafe. Every time they get up from their station or whatever, their table, there's someone who comes in, runs in, and like stuffs napkins in their side pockets of the backpack. And this person's like, what is going on? They don't get it. It's like something maybe indirectly like kind of communicated. Now, anyways, it could be a metaphor yet again. But for those of you who are actually getting napkins in your backpack, maybe even in your mailbox every now and then, you're just like kind of like not understanding why you're getting so many messages I'm hearing as well, like all at one time as well. I don't know, that could be, again, metaphorical, whatever it is. That's interesting. Okay, now, but for a number of you, somebody's waiting. They're tapping their toes to the side of the wall at this point. It's not even the ground. They're like kind of like, they're trying to make it like kind of more stimulating. Okay, they're like, what if I tap my foot like against gravity upwards? They're doing like an up tap. I don't know what that's gonna do. It could be metaphorical. Take it as you will. So yeah, now for a number of you, this person again, Mother Wands, she's like interested, but she's like, you're late. Okay. Now this is Fiona and Shrek kind of thing. Now then it's like, okay, but here we go. Now Shrek is like, Fiona, like suddenly turns around. He has glass in his hands. I'm hearing that as well. Oh my, that sounds people. He's got like also like grass growing in between his fingers. I don't know what that's going to. Wow. And then it's like he's like, look Fiona, don't freak out. I know you think I'm not ready for the event. I'm ready. I just need to get ready, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually get ready, but if you need to go right now, I understand. And I am a kind of a gecko, I can, like, kind of chameleon my way through the act a little bit if you need me to, but, like, you want me to be really ready, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be, like, a little late. But I'm not gonna be late. I'm just gonna be ready. But I will be late when I'm ready. It's like, I don't know what. Maybe someone feels a little bit, this could be them with them as well, where they're thinking, is it better to show up late? Or is it better to just be on time, but like not really have hit all of, you know, the things that we need to hit? Let's go. It's like running for a test or an exam, and you're feeling like, I know I didn't like study everything that I needed to, and is it better to be late to the event? I'm hearing that again, like the test, and risk maybe even like not really having enough time to finish it. So, you know, something maybe someone's gauging. Now let's clear it. They're really like, yeah, I'm hearing they're in, they're out. They're 1 foot in. They're one tadpole like out. I'm hearing that as well. Imagine a tadpole doing Twister on the board game of their own life. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. They're like, so that lily pad there, that lily pad there. So the person's like, you're gonna miss your flight. Do you realize like you're moving so slowly? The tadpole's like, no, I have to just like get it perfectly. They're like trying to like even get this pose ready, doing like last minute yoga in the terminal. I'm here as well. So versus like, you need to hurry up. We're gonna miss the light. I'm here at the end of the tunnel. Like this was like the whole thing is gonna be just like, you know, a whole like failure. Let's clear it. No judgment, but like maybe these two people want to get like their project pitched, and they're running for the train. I'm here as well. The plane as well. They're like, we're gonna be late. Now, this is Jessica. Hello. Okay, now, hello everyone. Now, for a number of you, hello, Platonic Sage. I'm hearing Regina. I'm hearing Regina. Platonic Sage says, I'm back again. Yeah, so I'm saying this person is like literally, they're like, hold on, just 2 minutes, okay? I gotta just do one more pose. This person's like, you're not ready, are you? Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it for you. I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna go there on my own, and I'm gonna tell them that you are late. And that also, like, you're also, and this person's like, okay, it's fine, I'm ready. 2 cups up, right? They are on the flight, they come in loud, they just skid down the aisle, and they have, like, their shirt, like, above their head, I don't know what, they're, like, just pulling it down over their chest. It's clearing. Well, they're clearly, like, they're trying. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it again. They got their shirt over their head. I'm hearing that. Someone, like, also, they clearly put too much on their plate. I'm hearing that as well. And someone else sees that. They're like, all right, he tried to, like, really do a, like, really good job. He clearly just has a lot to do, and, you know, so maybe there's something that someone sees. They're understanding that the Empress, like, he put a lot of pressure on himself, you know, the Ace of Swords reverse. Now, I'm hearing Freck. Shrek and Fiona presented at the wedding. Freck. Alright. It's freaking late. Shrek, says Fiona, longingly looking at Shrek as he looks like he has to do a number 2 first before they can get the whole thing done. I don't know what that, like, Shrek looks like he's not ready, and like Fiona knows that. Fiona's like, I can tell Shrek you had like 2 more things you needed to do. You look nervous. You look like you're not ready to take the test. I don't want to be that teacher that, like, tells you, like, time's up as well. I know you have 1 more question. Okay, alright, fine. But I've been really patient as well. I'm here with the Empress. Someone's been so patient. Mother of Wands, Empress. Okay, they let everyone get, like, extra minutes on the test. Like, but then it's like they're starting to feel like I'm not a proper teacher. Like, I'm just letting everyone just, like, get to school late, take the test late. And like, I'm hearing pass with an 8. I'm hearing that as well. 8 out of 9. Interesting. So I don't know. Okay. So yeah, like, it's like, how do I meet this balance point? Now, I'm hearing with your friends. I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, this is something even where it's like, maybe karmic. Like, it's like, well, I don't want to feel like I'm just like accepting everything. Like, I have to set down, rules as well. And like, so okay. Now, at a certain point though, I'm hearing Shrek is building an entire oligarchy. I'm hearing all of his own. He's like, it's like walking into a room and like somebody, again, like for some whatever reason, they're really, I'm hearing behind, they feel like they're behind, or but but they're not realizing it. Maybe they're thinking that they're getting everything. They're in the finite minutia of the detail of the donut that they're eating. That they don't realize. It's like taking a test, the first few questions, you're doing the proofs for that problem inside out. You're working so hard on those first few problems that like you're not getting into the last few questions sort of feeling, okay? Now, someone walks in, they're like, listen, you're not going to finish. This person is painting global transitions. I'm hearing on the trends that are mapped. They're like, that's going to be irrelevant if we don't make the freaking event tomorrow. I'm hearing that as well. It could be related to the environment even. It's like, yeah, we have to have a bigger discussion about this. Like, it's not just about also like finances. I'm hearing that with the 9 of Pentacles reverse. I don't know what that's only to. So yeah, the Empress, she's like, I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm not wearing clothes, I'm tired. I feel like I'm tied up to this like post right now. Someone's dog. They're like, I'm not happy like with this. And this person like is like, oh, calm down, it's fine. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Are you ready? My question is, they like turn it on the other person. They're like, tell me. What are you gonna wear? There's like, I already am wearing it. Which tells me you're not even looking at me right now. Oh, okay, you're just like, you're still working on your thing, aren't you? Okay, you know what? Goodbye, Shrek. It's just like going back and forth now. It's like, Fiona! They're like screaming through the wind. Hopefully we'll catch up with her. She ran. She's leaving. Shoot. She's really done. Okay, Ace of Wands. She's getting tired. Ace of Wands. Okay. I just gotta tie my shoelaces, though. Damn, I don't want to trip and fall. Okay, this person, whoever this is, they got, like, a lot on their mind. I'm hearing as they feel it. Ace of Swords in reverse. Will they ever make it? Will Shrek ever make it to the finish line? On the next episode of I'm Too Tired for This, I'm hearing the Empress in reverse. Like, somebody's like, I gotta tune out. Like, or I'm never gonna get my money's worth out of the television. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that is. So maybe someone's like, look, I gotta put my foot down and say, like, we gotta get going, and I gotta leave, so bye. Like, 2 people want to hike. So one person just, like, take way too long taking pictures at the stop for, like, 8 minutes. It's always, relative to one person that's late, another person that's late, So, they're like, alright, I'm gonna start hiking again. They literally take off. So, like, bye. Okay. Could be metaphorical yet again. 6 of Cups reverse could also be karmic. Now, you got the Death card here as well. Somebody, like, they're talking to Capricorn. They're like, so what's going on? Like, with the whole thing. This person's like, oh, it's a developing case, Death card here. They're eating a mint chip ice cream. They're, like, licking this thing like it's a lollipop. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm saying, like, ice cream on a cone. They're like, RIC, okay, so they know this person kind of has this habit of, like, taking a while to, like, get things, like, off the ground, right? They're like, so have you started, like, leading the discussion forward? Are you, like, still kind of leaning into it? Are you still kind of making the impression? I'm hearing that as well. Play the field, kind of like friend zone. It's a friend zone thing. They're trying to get down to, like, the core question. Let's clear the ground. They're like, have you started to call her your girlfriend? Okay, so somebody is maybe even, like, maybe it's with them with themselves. Yeah. Definitely for a number of you. And it's kind of conscious, but then maybe it's subconscious at the same time. So they're like, well, I feel like I'm like late, but then it's like then I start thinking about all the things I gotta do, and then I don't really feel I'm late. I feel like I gotta do those things. You know what I'm saying? Zoom in, zoom out. I'm super late, but I still gotta do that, so I'm not really late. It's like, you know, it's your perspective, your priorities as well. So, alright, Capricorn, thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. Enjoy your period. Some during period. Okay. Alright, I thought spirit guys were gonna make it more indirect. I would just interpret it on my own like that, you know, like as Anat says, just take it as you will. And I was gonna take it as I was gonna just take it from me because I on my periods that I am hearing that. So me talk about, you know, maybe for another review. And then she like came out and said it like for everyone. Now I don't feel so special in the way that I interpreted that world and Hangman. I guess more people have the period. And you know, it's not just me alone here. Four cups and the Son of Pentacles. Okay, that fool. Alright, the spirit guys want to congratulate you on your period. Is it your first period in the world? No, we've been here a few times. Why you look so special? I'm hearing that about the daughter stories with the pad and the paper in your hand like that. Ace of Cups. So it's like this person is like writing a check, maybe even it's like this looks like they've never written a check before in their life. They're like, yeah, you look nervous about the investment. Maybe they're even signing off on something. Oh boy, if you're done with a Capricorn, let's put the cards down. I'm hearing a Hoya. Hoist them up on the seat of the cattle. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody's like putting someone on a horse, like on the saddle of a horse. They're like they feel they're moving slowly, like they're kind of nervous, you know? Okay, they never maybe done that before. They have, but just like, okay, this time they're actually doing it with the person that they're like, it's kind of surreal. They've been imagining maybe doing this, and then it's like comes a day where they're actually doing it. It's like, wow. They're like walking super slowly around this person they're on a date with as well. But it's because they're like in a trance. They're like, can't believe this is happening. They could also be walking down the aisle here. Now let's clear red. For a number of you, we're still on Capricorn. It's almost as, well, let's clear it around again. 1 second. Yeah, someone's walking in circles around somebody. They're like, that's like, they realize like, I didn't need to go all the way around them like that. It's like, this is way not efficient. I'm hearing that. That would have been way easier to just go that way. Okay, I didn't realize that, but it's because I'm like out of it. I'm in a trance with the Hangman. So it's clearing out. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing Calpac kids. Somebody has backpack. They're like, here, let me hoist you up. I'm hearing that again. Let me put your backpack in the back. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody like they like it's like Calgary style. they like hoist someone up onto a horse. It's like so interesting world of right now. For a number of you, this person's like, should I go first? They're like, please. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, I'm here. Son of Pentacles with the Mother of Pentacles. It could even be somebody with their like son or their daughter. I'm hearing that as well. They could have somebody like with them. Yep. They could be a Libra or someone could have a lot of Libra. Maybe it's like, yeah, Death card is walking through. Scorpio, Leo, I'm hearing Pisces, Leo, Aries, Son of Wands. They're like a number of people maybe in this space. Or like maybe someone's even inviting someone to, well, maybe they're driving people somewhere. I don't know, something like that. They're like, whoa, they're in my car right now. It's weird. Okay. Mother of Swords. Father, I have to focus on the road. Shoot. Acorn on the road. All right, then I got to make sure that I don't run that over. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. That can be a metaphor, but let's clear it. Now, for a number of you, Cancer. I'm hearing Cancer, Leo, Libra, Capricorn. There was a vision here. 1 second. We're talking about hoisting. Hoya. I'm hearing Hoya Saxa as well. That is related to students. It's like how many of you know, actually? I'm curious. Hoya Saxa, how many of you know? Without Googling it. Alright. I didn't know we couldn't Wikipedia for the test. Well, I knew it anyway, so. How many of you know? Just curious. I'm hearing, is the air good enough for you? I'm hearing that Star and the Hangman, the Daughter's Sword. Yeah, it's good. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's like, that's something about Airstream. I'm hearing that as well. Six of Pentacles. For a number of you, someone's getting someone into a car. They're like, okay, is this good? They're like, yeah, this is good. Maybe they're gonna even, like, photograph this person or something. This person is on, like, some kind of even, like, they're hoisted up on something. Now, somebody feels like Jello here. What were we talking about? Right before we started talking about hoisting, there was something here I wanted to get to. Maybe somebody even like loses their train of thought a little bit. Like they could be kind of nervous yet again with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Fool. I'm hearing Joel, Joel. I'm hearing Madden as well. I'm hearing, what does the fox say? Is that how the lyrics go? Oh God, I needed to take that down. Somebody's like, I didn't realize like how tired I was until this is even somebody coming over to someone's house and they're just like chilling now in their house, like they're sitting on their couch. To somebody else, this is surreal. They're like, I can't believe you're here right now. I mean, you're so calming, baby. Like they're just surreal. Maybe somebody hasn't also seen someone. Well, no, this is surreal. Whatever this is, Fool. It's just a new kind of experience. Now, what were we talking about right before then? Oh yeah, somebody was like inviting someone. They're even showing them to like a dinner table. I'm hearing that as well. Oh, that's a compliment, Cara. Thank you. It's very sweet. Someone's feeling a little nauseous as well. They're kind of they're blushing and they feel nauseous. So that's a great combination on the first date. I'm hearing that as well. So, like, this person's like, oh God, why do I feel like I have like also indigestion? Strength card like right here, right when we're about to like announce our vows. I'm hearing that's why I feel like I gotta run to the bathroom. Father's first. The IBS thing. Okay, I'm here, and that was history, and that was that. All right, take it as you will. Take it as you will. I will. I mean, I do. I will. It's first like go use the bathroom. I will after. I gotta first talk to them about this. Okay, Father of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse. I'm here. Okay, call me back. They're even like texting their friend. They're like, guess who I am sitting down at the table with right now? You will never believe this. I'm hearing, but I smell like fries. I can't believe myself right now. I'm hearing that as well. Kind of got nervous now. Okay. Anyway, so let's jump into another sign. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And I'm hearing Martian. Someone's even watching a movie with somebody. Sometimes it's hard to tell if somebody's like screaming or like laughing. Ever feel that way? Okay. That's a good opener for date. Sit right down. So, you know, like that weird thing that happens with publicity? I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. So maybe somebody here is famous. Let's clear it. They're like trying to like, maybe like have a conversation with them. They don't know what to say though. They're like, I'm hearing this like, maybe someone feels like, so I'm not like famous. I'm hearing also like you are. Somebody is famous here. Hangman, Fool, the Strength card. This is Leo, Aquarius, Pisces for a number of you. Somebody is a fashion guru. I'm hearing that. With the Hangman, they're also a star. They're an actor and actress here with a Hangman, or however, right? They resonate with that concept. They could be both. Maybe they play like male and female roles. I don't know parts. I'm hearing that the Daughter of Pentacles to clear it. Yeah, we're still on Capricorn. 1 second. They're looking at a menu. They're like, oh, that sounds spicy. Anyways, so this person is they don't really know. They're like, so they're trying to hit the ball from like their part of the field. They're like, so you're like really famous. Like, so how is that? Let's clear it. The Fool, the Hangman, Ace of Pennies. I mean panties, pennies. Get the joke? Ace of Pentacles. Someone like drops a penny on the ground. I don't know what that. They're like, at least it's not your panty. That's a weird joke. I'm here to tell a girl. I don't know somebody's talking, but I don't know. Maybe someone's maybe a specific message. Somebody's like, oh yeah, I don't think I should say that in front of her parents as well. Maybe I'll save that joke for later. I mean, maybe you don't know what I mean, but I'll make sure you like get it later. This person maybe said a joke like under their breath. They were bending over. I'm seeing a stretch limousine right here. A Cadillac stretch limousine. This a Lincoln like Navigator type. This person bends over. Two people bend over. They're like, oops, I dropped my penny. They're like, I mean my pan. I mean, you know, I'll tell you. Yeah, this person doesn't get it though. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, pick up your panty. They don't get it though. They're kind of all at this meeting. They're nervous a little bit. This person's kind of like, I'm hearing also Jewish. I don't know what that's on too. Ace of Pentacles and okay, that joke makes a little more sense. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Technically, alright, I'm a Jewish, so hey, okay. I guess I can sort of, like, make that joke. Can we say it in the way? Maybe somebody's, like, kind of saying that. Let's clear it. They're like, oh, but they didn't all find that, like, kind of funny. Oh, they didn't get the joke at first. Okay, so let me jump out of that suit. Let me jump into this other audience. I'm hearing that as well. Daughter, cut, separate. What does the fox say, everyone? They're talking to kids? Okay. Maybe someone meeting someone's family. They're interesting. They're making jokes that are appropriate for like different of all ages. I'm hearing that as well. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people don't know whether or not they should get it. They're like, I get it, but like, should I laugh at that? Did they mean it like that? No, they meant it like that. Should I laugh? It's now my reputation online. Okay, they said something that was a little bit racy. Should I race back? Should I also like kind of rev my engine as well and like kind of, you know, like call it out as it is? Like I know I have a good comeback, solid gold, baby, but I don't know. I don't know if I should be testing like your silver there in relation to like my own bronze as well. I don't know what that's about. So let's clear it. This is somebody maybe who feels like it's a competitive. Once again, it's a conditional statement as well. They're like, somebody really wants to give someone a comeback, but it's like, I'm seeing somebody in a Mercedes. It's like a box Mercedes, you know those. It's like the 4-wheel drive, the SUV Mercedes. This person's like, yeah, I don't know if I should like call it out though. That would be like, I don't know, in front of these other people. But they're the joke that they wanted to serve this person back was like on the tip of their tongue. They're like, type A student. I gotta remember that. The Hangman, the Magician. Okay, let's get the cards out here. Aries. I'm hearing Aries. Aries is like, listen, I sat through Capricorn's fucking bullshit. I'm hearing that as well. This could be maybe an Aries with a Capricorn. Especially if the Mother of Wands. Somebody might have been so patient with Capricorns they have felt it. They're like, I sat through your presentation and now it's time for mine. I'm hearing your mom as well. Your mom's announcement. 1 second, real quick. I have to pick this up. Hey. Hey. Good, how are you? Oh. Okay. I mean, it's okay for me. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's really... I'm recording right now. Why don't you text me? Okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm willing to wait, but, you know. Okay. Text me, alright? Alright, bye. So, for a number of you, there is something that I'm hearing. London, the Hangman. Let's clear it and ground. Somebody sees somebody in public even? I'm hearing this as well. Ravens, alright. Pretend we aren't listening. Alright. I'm hearing pinch me, I'm drunk. I need a feather, tickle me somewhere, like that I can feel. Like this person's like sitting next to somebody at a table. Like, let's clear it. They're like, your parents are like kind of framing me as like an awkward elephant in the room right now. I can feel it. This person's making jokes. Let's clear it in the third eye and on the right side of the face. They're like, I'm hearing Ariana Grande. I'm hearing that as well. All right. This person's like, stop making me laugh. I'm hearing that in front of my parents. You're making me look like I'm a fickle panda bear. I'm hearing that as well. They're maybe texting even. They're like going back and forth. They're like, okay. Now, I'm hearing Lelo, Daughter of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's like with their kid. Feeling pressure on the right side of the heart chakra. Okay. So, yeah, we were saying with the Aries energy, right? So, you know, yeah, okay. Now, let me just 1 second. So, alright, Capricorn, thank you guys again for tuning in. Again, this could be something that you even, like, maybe you feel like you want to register for, but, like, you want to get, like, the right seat. I'm hearing the right kind of table, like, you don't want to rush it. I'm hearing that as well. You also don't want to come off, like, you kind of want to, push the envelope. Well, to push it, I don't know. Somebody's, like, maybe wanting to anyways, meet their parents. Okay, but yeah, maybe take it as you will again, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing again is that it could even be this type of thing where somebody is about to make a huge announcement. Even for a number of you, it's a letter that you've written that you feel it has a like so-called right and wrong time to like read out loud. I'm hearing that as well, like to send out as well. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in, Capricorn. We're gonna jump into your extended via the link in the box below. Thank you for your patience with this reading, your support as well. All of you who've donated, thank you guys for tuning in and for connecting in the many ways that you do. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.